ADOS community. I mean, I don't have much to say about this Jay-Z NFL deal. I mean, we know that it's a scandal, it's a ploy, it's a hustle, a finesse, and I can't even think about any other adjectives to use. I mean, we can see right through the shit. We know that Jay-Z is a charlatan. He's done nothing for the black community. He's never stood for social justice or social issues as it relates to the black community. During the Obama years, he's up there smiling with Obama. I always knew that this dude was funny style because he is up there smiling with Obama. He never challenged them about all the police shootings that happened under the Obama years. Never. Remember what he did with the Brooklyn Nets? Remember that shit? Jay-Z's been selling out the black community for years. See, ADOS, we make these people celebrities. We make them famous. They come from the same hoods that we come from. But when they make it and when they build those white relationships, they forget about ADOS and they forget about where they came from. So I'm going to play a clip from the press conference. And notice how the NFL is not releasing the full press conference because it was a fucking disaster. That's why. But I'm going to use this excerpt from the press conference where one of the journalists asked Jay-Z if he would stand or kneel. I'm going to play Jay-Z's response, and I'm going to come back with brief commentary. Bear with me while I cue this up.
Okay, I think we passed kneeling. Yeah, I think it's time to go into actionable items. I think everyone knows what the issue is, and we're done with that. Everyone knows what you know what the issue is? You know why we were kneeling? Okay, do you know the issue? Yeah, do you know the issue? Yes, we all know the issue now. Okay, next, where are we moving on next? And I'm not, again, so to be clear for the room, I'm not minimizing that part of it because that has to happen. That's a necessary part of the process. But now we all know what's going on. What are we going to do? How are we going to stop? Because the kneeling was not about a job. It was about injustice. Let me bring attention to injustice. Everyone's saying, how are you going forward? And Cap doesn't have a job. This wasn't about him having a job.
Let me stop it there. Y'all hear this coon ass nigga? You know what I'm saying? Up there stuttering and fumbling and stammering in front of white people. Yet he raps all this hood shit, all this Doug shit, but he can't talk in front of white people. He up there asking them about what the issue is. No, dog. No, you stand up like a real black man. You are a billionaire. You're one of the most powerful men in the world. You go in there and you tell them what the agenda is. You are a billionaire. You are the agenda. You are the priority. You are the platform. You tell them what the issue is. You come from a position of strength and power like a real black man would. You tell them that the issue is white supremacy. The issue is that these cops are race soldiers and they're hunting our people down, shooting our people like animals in the streets with impunity. That's the issue. It's racism. You come from a position of strength and you set the terms of the deal. You say, I will be happy to partner with you, but you got to bring Colin Kaepernick back. Why isn't Colin Kaepernick a part of the deal? Because Jay-Z's a fucking coon. That's why. This is one of the most powerful men in the world, yet he's bowing to white people. He's bowing. Jay-Z doesn't even need the NFL to make a change in the black community. He don't need the NFL to stand for social justice. He in himself is enough to influence change. Him. He's not serious. This is a finesse. This is a fucking hustle. That's all this is. And he's scared to talk in front of white people. Why not own our own NFL, Jay-Z? Why not get these black athletes to put their money together and start their own league? Instead of making these crackers $8 billion in revenue so that they can continue white supremacy. What Colin Kaepernick did was he exposed white supremacy that is not only in corporate America, that is not only in politics, but it's also in entertainment and sports. The majority of the NFL are black athletes. We make the league. but 100% of the owners are white. So all of these players is going out here destroying their bodies. None of these owners are catching a pass. None of these owners are doing drills. None of them. You're just making them billions of dollars. And they are racist, old-ass white men. So Jay-Z, as one of the richest men in the world, should be talking about starting our own league. But no, he is a mascot of white supremacy. A willing mascot, a willing tool of white supremacy. That's it. ADOS, we make these people famous. They come from the same neighborhoods that we come from. They come from the same hoods that we come from. But when they get a little money and when they build them white relationships, they forget where they come from. ADOS, quit making dumbass people famous. But that's all I got to say. Like I said, I didn't have much commentary about this. We all know that Jay-Z is a charlatan, that he's not doing this to bring about change in the black community or for ADOS. Nothing's going to change. He's not going to change anything from the inside at all. This is just him getting the bag for his music career. That's it. But that's, like I said, that's all I got to say. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you drop a comment. I want to hear about what you think about this subject. But thank you so much for your support. And as always, thank you for allowing me to share my views. Have a good evening.